Bentley cup, this 30 clip, mag. I'm tweaking with my turn, don't make me crash. Like, how about game? Let's play some pistol tag.
I don't care what you say, this is the worst series finale in all of fiction. At least for ones I've seen. I'm not even gonna waste any time, let's just talk about it. So we start off with Zoom spawning in the negative speed force, followed shortly by Godspeed. This is when we get some of the most unbearable acting I've ever sat through. Matter of fact, let's just listen to it. The biggest hater of all time pulls up and both of these niggas was ready to get active, but Thawne violates it too. They start going band for band and Savitar spawns out of nowhere. I'm still disappointed in bro for failing the one job he had in season 3. Eddie pulls up to the function and reveals that all of them got packed up, before telling them his goal, which is to kill Barry. They confused as hell because bro is a regular ass dude, but he hits this weak ass transformation to become cobalt blue. Son, I'm crying, bro thought this shit was so tough. And for context, the reason he's mad at Barry is because at the end of season 1, he took his own life to stop Thawne from existing. But this caused a singularity which Barry stopped, so he got all of the glory that day instead of him. On top of that, Barry stole his girl, got married to her, and got her pregnant. So basically he envies the life that Barry has because he believes it should have been him. Honestly, reasonable. But can we take the time to acknowledge this super team of menaces? Putting Reverse Flash, Zoom, Godspeed, and Savitar on the same team is diabolical. This is beyond overkill. It is clear that he wants bro gone. He pulls up on Barry, who's at the hospital with Iris right now because she's about to go into labor. He lets Barry know that there's smoke and tells him that he wants to collapse his timeline and create his own where he's a hero. Barry's like, nah, fuck all that, and does what he does best. He runs, causing Eddie to chase him down. I'm not even gonna sugarcoat it. Barry is dusting Eddie right now. The distance between these two is very apparent, so Eddie creates a lightning javelin, but pause for a moment. This Flash isn't known to look pretty. I mean, just look at this clip right here, but it gets to a point. This looks like a shot ripped from the Beowulf film. Actually, scratch that. This shit looks like it's from the old God of War games. Mind you, this finale aired in 2023. This is just sad. Barry creates his own javelin and tries to run at Eddie, but he takes a hit to the chest which launches him away. I kid you not. He lands on and destroys 6 cars. Not 1, not 2, not even 3, 4, or 5, but 6 whole vehicles. If I happened to be one of these unfortunate souls, there would have been one more enemy added to Barry's catalog. Also, I was completely unfamiliar with Eddie's game, because if you told me bro was gonna be moving like this, I would have never believed you. He's about to go for the finisher, but Nora clutches up and saves Barry. But I genuinely need to know where these other bums came from. I swear they spawned out of nowhere. Eddie's like, oh, I got something for that. And say that this is a mismatch of doom and despair. Ain't no way they brought Allegra, Cecile Horton, and fucking Chillblaine on the drill. Oh, just slide it in at this point. The only real factors are Nora and Barry, and I can give Keon a pass because she's like a goddess or some shit, and apparently a direct counter to the negative speed force. Nah, Barry's face is killing me. Bro knows his raps. Eddie tells Barry to surrender, but my goat not going for that, and everyone starts brawling. Nah, fuck all that though. Cecile Horton has no business giving Godspeed the work. I don't even know when bro had this mobility in his bag, but him getting pressured by Cecile is fucking insane. I don't care what bullshit excuse you try to give me. This shouldn't happen. As a matter of fact, this bitch shouldn't be in the field to begin with. Shorty is a whole district attorney, and for some reason they gave her telepathic abilities for absolutely no reason. This shit pisses me off to this fucking day. We get a look at the battlefield to see Zoom chasing Keon, Thawne getting blasted by Allegra, and Savitar chasing Nora, and he's able to catch her. Shit, I guess getting violated by Savitar runs in the family. The apple doesn't fall too far from the tree, I see. But can someone please tell me in what universe Nora West Allen is realistically smoking Savitar? I'll give you a hint. None! Shorty was getting cooked by Cicada, and you expect me to believe this? She couldn't even fight Thawne's manipulation, but she can fight Savitar? The same Savitar who terrorized Barry for an entire season? Yeah, you're smoking dick if you think I'm believing this nonsense. But wait, this isn't even the worst thing, because they dead ass have Cecile Horton giving Godspeed and his clones genuine BCA.
Boy, ain't no fucking way, boy.
I do not care how much he tries to defend her. On my life, Cecile should never be the speedster. He literally had a chance to blitz her right here, but they had him saying some bullshit instead of attacking. I'm convinced he either has CTE or Down syndrome because of this idiotic bullshit. Man, get this hoe off my screen. I'm tired of seeing her. We see Chester cheering from the sidelines, but he gets pulled up on by Thawne, and bro starts electrocuting the shit out of him. I know he going through it right now, but Thawne gets snuck by Allegra. Then we cut the zoom pulling up on some cops, and this is dead ass like giving Rod Wave an all you can eat buffet. Bro has a history of slaying cops, and y'all fed him a dish on a silver platter. I just know he felt like Braun in this moment.
Come on, man. That's too easy.
His moment of joy is ruined, however, by the overpowered bitch showing up and telling him that nobody is dying tonight. He starts running around the tunnel to charge up his lightning, but when he shoots it at them, she just absorbs that shit like it was nothing. They really made my goat wash. Oh nah. This is the same man who violated Barry in front of his whole team, the same man who terrorized 2 universes, the same man who was a menace every time he was on screen. This shit sad to see. I don't know why he even showed up though. Bro deadass didn't do shit but stand there and watch. Bro was just trying to get the participation grades. Speaking of wash, they got my nigga Thawne getting handled by Allegra. I can't even be mad no more. This shit just disappointing to see more than anything. I shouldn't even have to list his accolades because we all know how he gets. Meanwhile at CC Jitters, Eddie is threatening to murk some civilians if Barry doesn't surrender. But the OG himself, Big J Garrick, pulls up and absorbs his lightning.
That's why he's the GOAT.
One of the greatest on the show. One of my homegirls said fuck Jay Garrick and I was ready to get active. This shit not a game. Eddie not going for that shit though, so he starts absorbing all of the power back from the villains before going back to the negative speed force. The problem is if bro continues to absorb that power, then he will delete himself from the server. And everyone is okay with that except for Barry. He's trying to tell them that the negative speed force and speed force must coexist for the sake of balance, and he believes that he can save Eddie. But everyone else is doubting him. I don't know why y'all doubting the top dog himself, but I'm gonna need this to stop. Barry says, fuck all that shit y'all talking about, and pulls up on Eddie and tries to use talk no jutsu on bro. Unfortunately, this shit is not Naruto, so it fails and Barry starts getting his ass beat for it. I'm not gonna lie, Barry, you cannot be letting this shit slide. That is beyond disrespectful. This is shit Anthony Joshua was hitting Jake Paul with. Against the odds though, he's able to get through to Eddie and bring him back to the light. They even dap each other up to signify unity. You love to see it. On top of that, Barry makes it back just in time to see his child be born. I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna end it right here because the rest of this episode don't mean shit for real. Plus I've had it with this nonsense. I hope y'all enjoyed the vid. Merry Christmas if I can get this vid out in time. And if not, then I hope you had a wonderful day. Y'all more than likely not seeing me till 2026, not gonna lie. So I hope y'all have an amazing New Year's as well.
君を殺す